Hello, welcome back to my channel, Reclaiming Jen, where moms can take a break from the busy mom life and focus on their own needs, wants, and goals. On my channel, I usually talk about VIPKid. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the requirements to apply to VIPKid. Recently, there was some confusion as to whether the expectations for new applicants had changed. And thanks to teacher Veronica, she has a video on her channel. I will link it in the description. She wrote a ticket to VIPKid to ask specifically what the new requirements were for new teachers. So let's talk about it. Okay, so the requirements that you need to apply for VIPKid is you need to be eligible to work in the US or in Canada. However, I recently had a referral apply and we were stumped as to why she did not pass the basic information. This rarely happens. And it turns out that I forgot that there are some states that are now not able to apply. If you live in California, New York, or Washington State, VIPKid is no longer accepting applicants from these states. Why? This is due to new state regulations or bylaws regarding independent contractors. So if you want to know more about this and you are in these states, then please do a search and find out more about your new state regulations that are not allowing for companies like VIPKid to hire you. Okay, so just to recap, you need to be eligible to work in the United States or Canada, and you need to come from one of the states that is not California, New York, or Washington State. Sorry guys. The second thing that VIPKid requires is that you have a bachelor's degree from an accredited university. There's no way to get around this one, guys. You need to have a bachelor's degree or higher in order to apply to VIPKid. This degree can be in any subject area. Any degree will do, but it must be a bachelor's degree from an accredited school. The third requirement, this is the one that's been changed most recently, is that you need 2 years of teaching experience. It used to be just 1 year. Now, don't fret. This is the part where teacher Veronica's ticket came in handy, and I'm going to read specifically off this paper so I don't mess it up, because I don't want you to be confused by anything else you're reading out there in the Facebook groups, or maybe you've heard it along the way that nope, you have to have teaching experience or a teaching degree. You must have 2 school years of traditional teaching experience or the equivalent of mentoring, tutoring, or alternative education. This can include homeschooling, tutoring, babysitting, Sunday school teacher, all of these little things that can add up to be equal to 2 years of teaching experience. So pull from all realms of your life and tie those together. Volunteering, all those things count, okay? And then they also require a teaching credential or certificate, and this is where TESOL or TEFL comes in. So if you already have one of these certificates, great news, that's great. But VIPKid also offers their free course once you start the hiring process, and you can get this certificate before you start teaching, so it's free. Now, I wanted to add in that at this point, I just finished the TESOL from International Open Academy. This was $19 US, and I finished it in 2 evenings. So it did not take 120 hours, and it did not take a week to complete. I took this one because I heard that it was easier. I think it was teacher Veronica again that said that this was easier than the VIPKid one, so I was all about that. And I can attest to, yes, I thought this one was easier because I have started the TEFL for VIPKid, and it's very psychology heavy, and I was kind of getting hot flashes remembering back to my first year of university, and I haven't completed it yet. But the IOA was awesome. So If you're looking to get a certificate because maybe you want to add another company, great news. This is a good option. And I have a link in the description of this video if you want to use my link to sign up. And I get a little bit of a kickback from that, as I have an affiliate link. So if you would like to use my link to do this course, $19 American. Okay, and sometimes that's where other videos end, but I want to remind you that you also need to pass the background check for VIPKid. That's a requirement. And you need to be a native English speaker. Now, this is where some of my referrals get caught up. They think that they can manage, that their accent is not too strong, and they pass the basic information, and then they go on to the SMART demo, and they are so talented, and they are educated teachers with lots of experience, but they are getting caught up if they have an accent that is not native North American. And this is a shame. However, VIPKid is marketing to parents that their child will be taught by a native English speaker from North America. So this is the requirement. If you can mask your accent, great. That's needed for VIPKid, okay? And the last thing I want to talk to you about is Chromebooks. Recently, one of my referrals surprised to find out that she was unable to use her Chromebook to teach with VIPKid. So this is true. The VIPKid platform is not supported on Chromebooks. So if you have a Chromebook, it is not suitable for teaching with VIPKid. It won't work. Okay? You can teach from a Mac product or a Microsoft product. Those both work. And you can teach from an iPad, but there are some limitations to the iPad in that I think it's the IMC New Level 1 classes where they don't work properly on an iPad. So something to think about. The songs and some of the features don't work properly when you're on your iPad. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, but I have noticed, I'm pretty sure I've got that right. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You know it's time to wrap up your video when your whole contraption is about to fall over. Oh God. And there goes my light. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. There we go. Okay, so that wraps up this video about applying for VIPKid and some of the new requirements in November of 2020. I encourage you to apply for VIPKid. I love this company. I love their apps. I love the platform. They've thought of everything. They're responsive to their teachers. If you're looking for a coach and you want to apply for VIPKid, I am available to coach you. I'd be happy to help you through the process. If you are interested in more information about that TESOL from International Open Academy, $19 US, message me or check the description in this video, and there's a link there for you to sign up. It was really fast and really easy, so message me and I will give you my tips on how I was successful. All right, guys, that's it here. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. It's continuing to grow. It's continuing to get subscribers, and I'm so happy that you are here. And take good care, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.